Dear students of class ninth, this is fourth video. In this video, we will discuss about the chapter drainage. The new topic what we will discuss today, that is the Peninsula River. So with regard to the Peninsula River, major characteristics what we are getting in the Peninsula Rivers of India are first one, almost all the rivers of the peninsula are in the mature stage. Second characteristic, they flow through wide valleys. Third, except the Narmada and the Tapi, which drain westwards into the Arabian Sea, the other major streams or the rivers discharge their water into the Bay of Bengal. So, in between the west flowing and the east flowing Peninsula River, the main water divide in Peninsular India is formed by the Western Ghats, which runs from north to south close to the western coast of our country. Most of the major rivers of the peninsula, such as the Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna, and the Kaveri, flow westwards and drain into the Bay of Bengal. These rivers make deltas at their mouth. There are numerous small streams flowing west of the Western Ghats. The Narmada and the Tapi are the only long rivers which flow west and make estuaries. Now let us discuss about the differences in between the deltas and the estuaries. Just I have told you that the east flowing peninsular rivers they are forming deltas, but with regard to the west flowing peninsular rivers like Narmada and Tapi, they are forming estuaries. And this question is very important. Also differentiate between estuary and the delta. First one, what we can count with regard to the estuary, it is funnel shaped opening at the mouth of the river. With regard to the delta, first important and relevant point what we can count, it is a triangular piece of land that develops at the mouth of a river by the deposition of sediments. With regard to the second point, in estuary, the relevant point what we can count here provides very good sites for harbors. With regard to the delta, made up of fertile soil, hence very good for cultivation. So these are the important points of differences in between estuary and delta. So if you want to define an estuary in very simple sentence, what we can say, it is a zone of mixing of sweet water and the salty water. Sweet water means water of river, and salty water in the sense water of ocean or the sea. Now let us discuss about the west flowing peninsular rivers. The two important west flowing peninsular rivers are Narmada and Tapi. First, let us discuss about the Narmada River. So, with regard to the Narmada River, this river originates from Amarkantak in Madhya Pradesh and flows westwards through a rift valley between the Vindhyan Range on the north and the Satpura Range on the south. The total length of the river is about 1078 kilometer. The river forms Dwadhar Fall at Jabalpur. During much of its journey, The Narmada flows through a fairly narrow valleys confined by precipitous hills which do not permit any large tributaries. The river forms an estuary before entering the Gulf of Khambat. And with regard to the states which are lying in the basin of the Narmada River are parts of Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. After that, we will discuss about the Tapi River. This is the second important west flowing peninsular river of our country. Tapi is also known as Tapti. This river originates from the sacred tank of Multai on the Satpura Plateau. It is the second largest west flowing river of the peninsular India. It receives the Purna River near the western extremity of Gavilgar Hills. The river flows in a rift valley parallel to the Narmada, but it is much shorter in length. The Tapi forms an estuary before falling in to the Gulf of Khambat. And with regard to the states which are lying in the basin of Tapi River are the parts of Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. After that, now let us discuss about some other west flowing streams or rivers of peninsular India. So, Narmada and Tapi, these are the important. Other than these, there are several small streams also. First one, Sabarmati. It originates from the hills of Meva in the Aravalli Range. After traveling about 320 kilometers, it falls into the Gulf of Khambat. Then the Mahi River. This river rises in the Vindhyas and empties into the Gulf of Khambat. The third one, the Loni River. This river originates in the Aravalli and flows in southwest direction. The river takes its name from Lavan, which means salt in Sanskrit. It is the only stream that drains through the arid Thar desert. The Sucre is the most important tributary of the Luni River. It traverses for a distance of about 482 kilometers and is finally lost in the marshy ground at the head of the run of Kutch. Okay, about the east flowing peninsular river we will discuss in the next video. Okay, thank you.